They're in the gate. And they're off. Wins with a good beginning. Princess Dory toward the inside is away okay. Julie Gazon backs out of there with Tell Her to Sing. Cardio version with that outside post stuck a little bit wide into the clubhouse turn. Princess Dory out there setting the pace. Leads by just under a length. Wins is moving up to prompt the pace from second. Cardio version comes on with a 3-wide move up to grab third. Tell Her to Sing settles in toward the rail fourth. Julie Gazon is now the trailer in fifth. 3.5 lengths off Princess Dory, who hits the backstretch run. The opening quarter in 24 and 2/5 seconds. The pace is slow to develop. Wins is prompting on the outside from second. They're still 1-2. Cardio version continues on in the clear. Tell Her to Sing is covered up toward the rail, well within striking range for her. And now it's about 10 lengths back to the trailing Julie Gazon, who's been outrun so far. 4 furlongs to go. Princess Dory heading for the far turn. Wins is right there. Wins is cranking up the pressure just a bit as they round that turn. And now Tell Her to Sing has asked for more run. Third and 2 lengths to make up from there. Cardio version's going the wrong way. Julie Gazon is the trailer. Round the far turn. Princess Dory has to fend off Wins. Wins draws up alongside, and Tell Her to Sing switches to the outside for the final quarter mile, too. They're off the turn. Princess Dory something left. Turns back the challenge of Wins and opens back up. It's Princess Dory now clear by 4. Tell Her to Sing in a good battle with Wins for second, but Princess Dory has kicked well clear. 5 lengths in front coming down to the finish, and she will be a wire-to-wire winner. Princess Dory by 5 in the end. Tell Her to Sing second. Wins was third. They're in the gate. And they're off. And here's Aye Aye Sir through to the inside to take charge in the early going. All Eyes West up into second. Bebop Shoes is there. Money's in that early mix as well. City Charmin now. Scabbard's been shuffled out to trail the field. 5 furlongs to go. It's Aye Aye Sir in front of All Eyes West. They're head and head for the lead with Bebop Shoes in the clear, racing up to grab third. City Charm comes through toward the rail fourth. iMoney is right there to fifth. Scabbard has been switched outside sixth with 4 lengths to make up and 3 furlongs to go. Aye Aye Sir's opening quarter was sharp, 21 and 2/5 seconds. All Eyes West is hounding every step of the way. Bebop Shoes not far behind. City Charm is fourth. Scabbard gets underway from fifth as they come off the turn and into the stretch. All Eyes West puts the blue blinkers in front. Aye Aye Sir gives way. Bebop Shoes fights on. Scabbard coming down the center of the track. City Charm in behind. 1 furlong to go. All Eyes West still in front. Scabbard continues to close outside. 100 yards to go now. All Eyes West still there. All Eyes West turns back Scabbard. Bebop Shoes was third, and City Charm was fourth. And they're off. Lady of Luxury, good beginning, so 2 more. Skinny Dip with them on the outside. These 3 speed off together. They've opened up 2 on Perfectly Clear, who's back in fourth. Cersei comes away fifth. Teenage Kicks is at the back in sixth. 3 of them battled up early. More Lady of Luxury and a 3-wide Skinny Dip onto the far turn together. And tracking them is Perfectly Clear from fourth. Cersei's one on the track in fifth, and Teenage Kicks is at the back. 3 furlongs from home. Lady of Luxury going head-to-head with More. These 2 up top. Hovering to their outside is Skinny Dip. The opening quarter goes in 21 and 3. Farther back under pressure is Perfectly Clear off the turn. Teenage Kids cut the corner. Top of the stretch. More down inside of Lady of Luxury. Still right there too. Skinny Dip. The 3 of them take their battle past the 8th pole. More is roused to a short lead. Giving way just a bit. Lady of Luxury. Skinny Dip finding stride late in the game, but Moore's in front. It's More the leader down to the wire. Skinny Dip second. More won it. More the winner by 2. Skinny Dip was second, Lady of Luxury was third, and Teenage Kicks finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. And Caber Toss is there, so too is Allen, Favola, Twinkling Night, Sacred Oath, Vaquero Flies, and Urbanite. So they head up that quarter-mile chute and come for the main track, and it is Caber Toss battling with Allen. Twinkling Knight joins them on the outside. Those three cross the track as they cross over. Break a 3 lengths back to Vaquero Flies, who comes on to grab fourth. Sacred Oath is racing fifth by 2.5, maybe 3. Urbanite is second to last in the early stages. And Favola settles in about 10 lengths off the lead with 5 furlongs to go. Caber Toss on through to the front now. Caber Toss leads the way, heading for the far turn run. Allen is prompting from second. Twinkling Knight is keeping pace with them while third. They're on the far turn. Sacred Oath is poked up to grab fourth. Vaquero Flies under pressure down inside fifth. 7 lengths back to Urbanite and 8 lengths back to Favola. Round the far turn, Caber Toss holding on to a narrow lead. Allen is under more pressure, trying to keep up from second there. 1-2 coming for the top of the stretch. Sacred Oath is down inside, taking over third. Top of the stretch, Caber Toss still in front by 2 now. Allen is fully extended, but is still second. Sacred Oath trying to close in from third. They're at the 8th pole. Caber Toss still there. Allen's been trying hard, but is second best. Now trying to hold second from Sacred Oath, who is rallying, but nobody's going to catch Caber Toss. Caber Toss goes gate to wire, wins it by 3 in the end. Sacred Oath did get second from Allen. Urbanite a distant fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Stella Grace and Lady Mila, those two sent hard right off the mark, and they sprint away together, opening up by 3 on Freudian, who comes away third. My Girl Steve is out in fourth, and Blessed Life on the outside is fifth. Down the back stretch they go. Lady Mila's on the inside with a narrow lead. Stella Grace trying to keep pace with her. They're head and head early on as they hit the far turn run. 21-4 was an opening quarter mile. 3 furlongs from home, a margin of 3. Back to Freudian, who's back in third. Declan Kennan trying to motivate that one, followed by Bless Life, who's down inside of My Girl Steve. At the quarter pole, Lady Mila has shrugged off the early challenge of Stella Grace and heads for home in front. Lady Mila opening up by 4. Freudian a bit green back in second, trying to close in from there. My Girl Steve on the outside of Bless Life, but they're at the 8th pole, and Lady Mila's clear by 5. Lady Mila opening up through the stretch. Freudian's running on well, but is second best to Lady Mila, who's under the wire. The final margin about 2.5, maybe 3 in the end. Freudian second. My Girl Steve and Bless Life. They're in the gate. And they're off. Grey Nay off to a slow beginning, has been out-sprinted and is 5-6 lengths behind the field already. Family Time for that outside post, and Ewens, those two quickest out of there. Family Time short lead. Ewens runs up into second. Break it 2 lengths back to Forever Home, who shares third with Mending. They're together third and fourth and 3 lengths off the lead, and both moving to the outside now. 4 of them across the track in the opening quarter mile on the clubhouse turn. Pedigo Girl finds a cozy spot in behind, saving ground from 5th, and it's a ways back to I'm Stylin'. The trailer is Grey Nay as they move for the backstretch run. The opening quarter goes in 23 and 3/5 seconds. And battling up top, it's Family Time and Ewens. Family Time on the inside, short lead with 5 furlongs to go. Forever Home is drafting in behind while third. Mending is nudged along fourth while in the clear. Pedigo Girls running along in 5th, 5 lengths off the lead. 4 lengths back to Grey Nay, a long way back to I'm Stylin'. Racing past the half-mile pole, Family Time skitters clear a length and a half for that far turn run. Family Time is opening up on Ewens, who's back in second. Forever Home continues to track them from third. Pedigo Girl sneaking through down inside, up to grab fourth. Mending is under pressure while 5th, Grey Nay 6th. Racing for the top of the stretch. Family Time has to fend off another challenge from Ewens. Ewens on the outside gets closer. Family Time at the quarter pole in front, though. Off the turn into the stretch, it's Family Time, the one to catch, opens back up. Family Time now clear by 2. Ewens put in a bid, but is back into second. Grey Nay trying to close in from third. Forever Home, Pedigo Girl. I'm Stylin' is late on the scene, but way too late to catch Family Time. Family Time rambles past the Twin Spires, clear by 6, now by 7. Ewens is second, Grey Nay is third. It's Family Time. Clear-cut winner, 8 lengths in the end. Ewens was second, Grey Nay was third. Pedigo Girl was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Dana's Beauty, Focus First is there. Bayshore Foxes. Stagecoach Mary is pushed on for speed while in between. They come up the chute then for the main track, and Bayshore Foxes finds the front. Stagecoach Mary right there running in second. They're head-in-head in the early stages. Dana's Beauty backs off into third. Polished Gem comes away fourth. Exotic West is fifth and angled outside. The trailer is Focus First. Down the backstretch run, Stagecoach Mary head-to-head with Bayshore Foxes. And they're together on a 3-length advantage with 4 furlongs to go. They whip through the opening quarter in 22 and 1/5 seconds. Now they're clear by 3.5. Dana's Beauty is back in third. Exotic West spun out 3 wide fourth. Focus First is on the move from fifth, and Polished Gem is saving ground and sneaking through down inside. Round the far turn, catching up to these pacemakers. Bayshore Foxes and Stagecoach Mary are tiring on the lead. Polished Gem is set to strike, but is stymied in behind horse as they come off the turn. Dana's Beauty switches outside, so does Focus First, and Exotic West is there too. Racing for the 8th pole, Bayshore Foxes tenuous lead. Dana's Beauty pounces. Polished Gem with clear sailing, but still in a bit tight. Focus First coming down the center of the track. It's Dana's Beauty who comes away with the lead. Here's Focus First and Polished Gem. They're down to the finish, and Dana's Beauty got it. Bounding home the 2-length winner over Polished Gem, Focus First, and Bayshore Foxes. And they're off. Fouette, good beginning. Duplicitous is there. Capellia's pushed on for speed. Mischieful toward the inside, flashing some early zip as well. Down the backstretch. And it's Capellia on through to the front. Mischieful keeping pace, though. And that one comes on through to take the lead now. Fouette keeping pace with them. 3 wide while third. Altered Shot over to the inside. Fourth. Duplicitous is fifth by 3. Then it's Blonde by Nature. And a ways back to Lisa's Legacy. Round the far turn. 3 furlongs from home. Mischieful's in front. Short lead. Capellia right there. Fouette comes on with a 3 wide sweep. Altered Shot set to strike in behind while fourth. Duplicitous and Blonde by Nature at the quarter pole. Mischieful turning for home in front. Cut the corner beautifully. Picked up a couple of lengths. Clear by 3. Fouette trying to come on from second. Capellia gives way. Altered Shot, Duplicitous, Blonde by Nature, all chasing Mischieful, who's ripped away from the pack and is clear by 6, maybe a bit more than that. Full of run to the wire. Mischieful first. Altered Shot second. Fouette third. Duplicitous fourth. And Capellia was fifth.